Hi all, it's Rad. Welcome back to Pokémon Blue version, and welcome to Celadon City. Before we get too deep on everything Celadon City has to offer, I want you to meet our newest party member, Vulpix. It needs a little work in the move department, hopefully something we can solve today. But before we do that, I want to show you this branch that we need to cut down. We need to talk to this tree, where we get our PP up. If you'll stop snickering for a few seconds, I will tell you getting a PP up is very useful. Stop it! The thing about PP up is that people often mistake is that it raises the move limits of one Pokemon's move by +1. It actually raises the move limits by 20%. So, a move that could normally be used 15 times will be used 18 times instead. With that out of the way, we're going to look at some of the buildings of Celadon City, particularly the Celadon Mansion. This right here is the manager's suite. Manager over here spends most of his day with his Pokemon, and his Meowth gets him a few extra scratch on the side. The second floor here has a working computer. So, if you've noticed, Butterfree is no longer in our party, officially replaced by Vulpix. We're going to say goodbye to Firo as well. Temporarily, we are going to need Firo a little bit later, just not right now. The third floor here are the offices of a company that likes to sneak itself into every Pokemon game. You can talk to them, the programmer, the graphic artists, and the game designer. They don't really have much time for conversation. They're working on getting all of the bugs in this game worked out, which, spoilers, they failed. And then you have the writer, who basically reminds me of every early 2000s forum poster. We go to the top floor, there's a room we can't quite get to. There is a way to get to that room. We're gonna have to leave the building to do that. So yeah, Celadon Mansion has a few... It definitely has at least one thing we need to grab. So, walk around the Pokemon Center, walk up this road, and you can go behind Celadon Mansion. There is another thing I do want to point out when we go up these stairs. There is a bit of a oomph sound every time you go up these stairs. And the reason for that will be made apparent. Because every time you go upstairs, your character must move down one step. If they can't, they'll bump into a wall, and the oof sound will happen. So this room... Excellent, he knows everything, so he knows why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. He knows everything about the world of Pokemon. So while I can't get together with friends and trade Pokemon anymore, we can make a new friend. Eevee. So Eevee here is a normal type. Not really too much to write home about. 36 speed, 38 special, 37 attack. It's kind of mediocre. But there is one unique thing about Eevee that we will get to in the next building. Oof. Oof. Sorry, it's just it kind of makes me laugh every time you just bump into a wall immediately going down the stairs. Hey, wait a minute! Okay, okay. Whatever you're doing, it's not my concern right now. My concern is getting into this big building over here. The Celadon department store. A Pokémart with everything you could possibly ever want. A typical trainer's market, a TV game shop, Wiseman gifts. That's going to be an important floor. Not as important as the drugstore. And especially not as important as the rooftop. So the second floor here is your general store. Great Balls, Super Potions, and Revives can be readily purchased. And Super Repel. But it's this guy we need to talk to. He sells technical machines. We're going to go over what each of these TMs do and whether or not you should purchase them. TM32 here is Double Team. It can increase the Pokemon's evasion every time it's used. It's kind of luck-based, but you can set up some real annoyances with this thing. TM33, Reflect. Doubles the Pokemon's defense until it is switched out. We're definitely using that. TM02, Razor Wind, sucks. It's a normal type move that needs to be charged up in order to properly use, so you're wasting a turn with it. You can do a lot better in terms of charged up normal moves. Horn Drill, TM07. Knocks out a Pokemon in one hit, but has incredibly low accuracy. Which buying yourself an X accuracy can solve and break the game, but we're not doing that. TM37, Egg Bomb. Only certain Pokemon can use it, including Mew. It's a normal type attack, but each of the Pokemon that can use Egg Bomb have much better options. TM01, Mega Punch. Kinda iffy normal attack. You could probably do better. TM05, Mega Kick. Incredibly powerful normal attack, low accuracy, and later down the line, if you use this move and it misses, you'll fall on your face and take damage. TM09, Takedown. Strong move, noticeably accurate, but does recoil damage. TM17, Submission, a fighting type move with kind of subpar accuracy, but fighting type Pokemon don't really have much of a choice. So that's about it as far as the second floor is concerned. Yep. The repels only change how long they are in effect. Talk to this gentleman on the third floor. He gives you TM18, which is Counter. This move only works on physical attacks and does return damage. Your Pokemon will move last and hope the opponent does a physical attack. Incredibly niche. We don't really need it. But this room here is a TV game shop. All working Super Nintendos. There's no time for this RPG as I play an RPG. They each have unique setups, including a fighting game, a puzzle game, and a sports game. My dad would like that, whoever my dad is. And then there's these two over here, trading a Kangaskhan for a Graveler, but when we talk to the recipient of the Graveler, you've been collecting Graveler and you've never traded for one. The 4th floor is the main event. Wiseman Gifts. They sell stones. Elemental stones at that. We're going to pick up a Leaf Stone, because that's what evolves our Weeping Bell. And we're going to pick up a Fire Stone, because that evolves our Vulpix. However, there is one thing I do need to point out. Eevee. Eevee is a unique normal type that interacts with elemental stones. We are going to buy one of these stones to evolve this Eevee right here, right now. The choice I'm making... Firestone will evolve it into a Flareon, which Flareon sucks at this point in the game. It's mostly focused on high attack stat, and fire Pokemon really needs special to be effective. A Water Stone will give you a Vaporeon. High HP, above average special. If you don't have a Squirtle and you didn't bother with your Magikarp, it's a good water Pokemon to have. However, there is something much rarer than fire types and water types. Electric types. We're going to use this Thunderstone and evolve Eevee right now. Into Jolteon. Look at that speed! 74 speed! Its speed practically doubled on evolution. I mean, it's lacking in an electric type move, but we could fix that with TM24 Thunderbolt. Yes, please. Might as well use the other TMs while we're here. TM33, Reflect, is going on Vulpix. Vulpix is noticeably vulnerable. I'd do anything to get rid of Roar. TM18, which really only Wartortle and Mew can use. TM09, Takedown. Which, admittedly... Mew can use. We're going to... Do we, though? No, we can do better. We can do much better. Jolteon can use it. So Jolteon already with Thunderbolt and Takedown. It would learn Thunder Shock in a couple levels from now, but let's literally speed up the process. There's actually one other item here. It's a Pokédoll. We could technically bypass an object later on, and I will point it out when the time comes. Because a Pokédoll helps you run away from wild Pokémon. Alright, 5th floor. These are ability enhancers. Got it. Wink. So you can buy these and use them during battle. Like, you can raise a particular stat. X accuracy is especially broken. And with this, you can actively raise certain stats by +1. Or plus whatever. Protein, iron, carbos, calcium. You will run into these. Personally, if I run into them, I just sell them. They're giving them away for 9,800. You can sell them and get half that in return. Alright. We're now heading up to the rooftop, which has a few vendors. Fresh water. We are definitely getting some of that. Soda pop, which we are definitely getting some of that. Lemonade. If you don't mind pressing A repeatedly, lemonade is a bargain. Basically a super potion for half the price. We're going to talk to this little girl, and we're going to feed her thirst. If we could. Alright. Luckily, we have a Vulpix who's not entirely full up. Of course this comes to bite me now. We're gonna use PP up on Thunderbolt. Just to show it off really quick. Thunderbolt is normally 15 uses. It is now 18. Okay, from here on out, feed you some lemonade. We get TM49 containing Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack, kind of hilarious. Really, only Mew can use it. I would absolutely slap this on. But what does Tri-Attack actually do? It's just a regular attack. Eventually, Tri-Attack will have unique properties to either burn, paralyze, or freeze. It's not really worth using. If you feed her a soda pop, she burps up TM48, Rock Slide, which can sometimes make a Pokemon flinch when it hits. Rock Slide is rock typing, so we're teaching that to Sand Slash. And this is the point in the game where Seismic Toss's days are numbered. With that, we're going to get 2 fresh waters. One for the girl, and one for someone else. TM13, Ice Beam. I know somebody who can use that. Mew, of course, no. Wartortle can learn Ice Beam. Between the two, just sort of picturing the ideal Squirtle in my mind, we can let Bite go. There, now Wartortle can use water moves and ice moves. We now have just about everything we need from Celadon City. I'm going to put away the stones really quick, because we're not going to evolve our Pokemon just yet. They're going to need certain moves. Because, see, the evolved versions of Vulpix and Weepinbell don't really get unique moves when they evolve. So, if you can save those evolutions for much later, would definitely be recommended you do so. We're going to drop off the Leafstone and Firestone for now. We don't really have much use for them. Furthermore, we're dropping Counter. We never have any use for that. And the Firestone. And TM49. And we're good. So, our current group, Vulpix, Jolteon, Wartortle, Weepinbell, Sandslash, and Mew. This is going to be our party for the rest of the game. Our main 6. With an exception that will be apparent a little bit later. This is our party. Welcome. With that proper confirmation out of the way, we are going to head to this checkpoint. Well, I didn't say you could have... I needed that. Ew! Literally ew! Do you not understand the implications of sharing a bottle of water? Alright, so we are in Saffron City. There's not really too much to do here at the moment. Oh. Hello. We'll deal with you at some point. Here we have Mr. Psychic's house. This is a place you need to go to right away. You're damn right I did! TM29! And that TM contains Psychic. The most powerful Psychic move in the game. Mew, you finally have a Psychic move worth using. There we go. That's really the one thing you can do in Saffron City at the moment. There is a gym, and I will point it out, because we will come here much later, not right now. This entire place is practically occupied by Team Rocket, swarming. Including the Saffron City Gym. Fighting Dojo. Remember that spot for later. But yeah, we can now go to and from Saffron City. For now, we are heading back to Celadon City. Whew. We are so ready. There is one place we do need to go to. Now that we can properly leave this area. And it's off to the west. We're going to Route 16, but not too far. We're cutting down this branch. We can actually catch a Pokémon here, but that's not what we want. Thank you. We're going to this house here. Noticeably remote. Cool Fearow you got there. Hey, ma'am, that's a cool Fearow you got there. It wasn't much of a secret. Okay, okay. Not a word. HM02, which contains fly. Our Fearow can use that, but so can Mew. We no longer need to take the scenic route to get to where we need to get to. As long as you visited a Pokemon Center in a city or in a particular place, you can just fly there. Route 16 has a unique Pokemon. We don't really need it just yet, but we're just gonna show off Vulpix really quick, and that really nice head of hair. So yeah, it's sort of worth using Vulpix for the Ember. It will get a much better Fire-type move soon. For now, we're going to move Jolteon up. Because it could really use the training. I just want to show Thunderbolt really quick because, ooh boy! Ooh boy! Listen to that rumble. Yeah, we're not really running into it. Route 16 contains a Doduo. It is probably the best normal flying type you're gonna get in this game. No offense, Fearow, but it's true. It will learn, you'll be able to get a Doduo in the mid-20s, and it will learn a move called Drill Peck real soon, which is a strong flying-type move. For now, the rumble on that is so satisfying. Alright, one more encounter. If we don't get it, we don't get it. It's not important. Just wanted to show this is another good spot for training. Hello! Yeah, level 22 Doduo. We're gonna take it easy because a Thunderbolt would fricassee this bird real fast. Thank you for the slowdown. Even though critical hit goes through that. And also, flying type moves not quite strong against electric type. That's especially why we have Jolteon here. When it comes down to it, it's just a matter of typing. Electric only has ever had one weakness: ground types. Considering that we're up to 9 generations, and electric types only have one hindrance, ever. One super effective typing against it. Oh yeah. Alright, gonna take a quick trip to the Pokemon Center really quick. Quickly as we can. You could use the bicycle, but I don't feel like using a bicycle in town. You've gotten enough of the bicycle. Alright, with that out of the way, there's 2 other places we need to go to before we leave today. actually 3. There's this building. Slot machines. We get a coin case. This is a restaurant. And that man at the table has gone broke. What? Hold on, a basement? That's, sure. Of course there is a basement under the game corner. That's where their head office is. You can't really have it at the top floor, whatever the game corner is. Okay, so this place here is a actual hotel. With a working PC, an invisible PC. Speculation is that this was supposed to be a Pokémon Center before it just wasn't, but they forgot to take everything out. Okay. $2,000 Pokémon. I'm sure they do. Don't touch the poster. It's a load-bearing poster! Okay. So that's just about everything we need to do in Celadon City. There is a fair amount. We have officially revealed our full party. We've evolved a Pokemon to demonstrate this. We're going here really quick. The game corner to the left, this is where you would get a payoff. You can actually acquire certain Pokemon. For blue version, this is unique. I pointed out how rare Nidoran males are. You could just get a Nidorino right here. As well as the deceptive Porygon. And a Dratini. It's like, man, these are rare. Furthermore, you get certain TMs from here. They're all very, very expensive. But what is the game corner? It's this building. I have played way too much Pokemon Stadium, so this theme is engraved in my head. Tell me about it. Thank you. That's some good information. It's almost as if we can build a party around that entire gym. So, you can wander around the game corner and pick up a random amount of coins. Buddy, it's not a rumor. Have you looked around lately? Yes, it is true. Some of these machines are configured in certain ways. We get some literal hush money. And we just get some coins because we serve up a good conversation. So the game corner itself is not really too much. Like, we could play. We probably could. Okay, it's over here. Just 100 coins. Okay. We'll show off the slot machines really quick. Whee! can manually stop them. Alright, a little bit of payout. Oh, buzzards. Nuts. Okay, but that's the slot machines. I'm walking away by breaking even. Hey! You there. Have you seen how many coins are in this area? Oh. You thought I was going to leave you without telling? This Team Rocket henchman doesn't waste any time throwing Eradicate at you, but its whiskers conduct electricity. So of all the Eeveelutions, Jolteon is my favorite. The discovery of new types of Eeveelutions have not changed this. I better tell boss. And with that, he is gone. Nothing else in this area, but there is this poster. So you can actually exchange coins. $1,000 for 50 coins, which is highway robbery, personally. The fabulous prizes that we're probably not going to get to just yet. So there's this guy that talked about a poster in the back room. There it is. And with that, we have an operation to bust. Next time, we're heading to Team Rocket's hideout. See you later!